You know, there is something I have always found funny about Indian parents. No matter which part of the country you are from or what language you speak, there is one thing almost all of them have mastered: the art of saying no. Think about it. You are standing in a supermarket, you see a toy, or maybe a packet of chips. You gather all your courage, walk up to your parents, and ask, "Can we buy this?" And before they even look at it, the answer comes, "No." Not "how much is it?" Not "let's think about it," just "no." And somehow, every Indian child knows this isn't the end of the conversation, but it's the beginning of a negotiation. So you try everything. "Please, I'll study harder. It's on discount. Everyone else has one." And my personal favorite, "This is the last time, promise." As if our parents hadn't heard that exact sentence 100 times before. And then comes their legendary reply, "We will see." Which, let's be honest, almost never meant "we will see." But then, something changes. Not in our parents, in us. We grow up and slowly we begin noticing the things we never noticed as children. Remember all those times they said, "We will buy it next month." Back then, it felt like an excuse. Now, it feels like a budget. We'd start noticing that while we were busy asking for the newest of the shoes, they were still using the same pair that they'd bought years ago. While we wanted the latest phone, they kept saying, "Mine works perfectly fine." And somehow, it always did. You realize they did not say no because they enjoyed it. They said it because every yes had a cost. And every no was usually protecting something we could not see. School fees, electricity bills, groceries, rent, a future they were quietly building for us without ever telling us about it. You know what's strange? As children, we only remembered the things they did not buy. As adults, we began remembering things they did. And suddenly that little word "no" does not sound as disappointing anymore. It sounds like love, spoken in a language we were simply too young to understand. And then, life comes full circle. One day, it will be your turn to make the decisions. Maybe you're standing in a supermarket, maybe someone you love asks, "Can we buy this?" And before you even think, the words slip out. "Not today. We will see." You stop for a moment because they did not sound like you, it sounded exactly like your parents. And for the first time, you understand. Maybe they never wanted to say no. Maybe they were just trying to say yes to something bigger. To your education, to your future, to the life they hoped you did have. Funny, isn't it? As children, we measured love by the things we received. As adults, we begin measuring it by the things they quietly gave up. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why the older we grow, the more grateful we become. Not because our parents changed, but because our understanding did. Before we part, thank you for listening. Welcome to Astera, a place for stories that live beyond the obvious. Dear India is just one of the many journeys we will take together. There will be stories that make us laugh, stories that make us question, stories that remind us of home, and stories that help us see the world from a different perspective. So if today's story stayed with you, I did love for you to stay, because this is only the beginning. Until next time, look beyond the obvious.